All right, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another All-Star match as we are heading our way into the Rival League. Things are getting interesting in this lobby already. We'll talk more about that in a second, but I'm Rockerman back in the booth with the one and only Cooking Bagels. Bagels, how are you doing?
Doing good. Just got to see the interesting last series that was on tap for us there. Of course, you with the game winner off the backboard there. Hopefully, we can get some more clip-worthy moments here in the Rival League. Um, and if they have any, even half the skill as you do, we should have even maybe more half of the opportunities. I don't know. I don't know how many Rockermans are in this lobby.
Yeah, there are a lot of Rockermans in this lobby. I don't know if they're all or who's all in here. But yeah, apparently everyone has changed their name to Rockerman and the profile picture. Bagels is in on it a little bit earlier. He saw them all in game, right?
I had nothing to do with this.
Oh, he didn't have anything to do with it, but you saw them. They were prepared. They were preparing before this. They had some. There was some signs.
A plan of action. There was a plan of action that they were going for.
Yeah, they had some signs. I'm assuming they're all in here. Well, Bagels. I guess we can talk about the players quickly before we start things up. We got the East versus the West. We got a lot of really good players in this match.
Yeah, on the Eastern side of thing, we got Crip, Larry, Valence, and iTrash. And on the West, we got Shega, Mayo, and Vulcan. As you said, Niccolo will not be playing, so West only going to be playing with 3. Not quite sure if the East is going to switch here and there. But, you know, if Crip and Valence are going to be playing together, there was a little bit of beef between the two of them. So, not quite sure how that's going to work out. But, you know, it is the All-Star game. But again, some people take it seriously, some people don't. So we'll have to see. That being said, I definitely know some people aren't taking it seriously when everybody's name is Rockerman on the field. Not quite. I'm assuming it's all the East players. I'm not quite sure.
I don't know
if any of the West are going to be partaking.
I don't know. Maybe it is the West. I mean, I don't even know if the West is in here. They're all Rockerman, so I can't even tell. And you can't even see it spectating. So, I mean...
Well, everybody's in their VCs respectively,
so we assume they're good.
We could probe them with a question, you know.
A question like joining up best of luck kind of question, you know. Oh, someone says we're all here as Rockerman. They say.
Oh, so, they want me to say when we can join.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess you can say it. They're not gonna know. I could say joining up best of luck, and they think someone's trolling. You know.
That is exactly. I don't even know what it is. I'm just going for it. I'll do 2 exclamation points. I don't think that's how you do it, but I'm going to do it like that.
That is how I do it. This is how I do it
right
there. So he's got it. He's on top of things right there. Looks like they're all in the lobby. Bagels.
There are 5 Rockermans, technically.
There are a lot of Rockermans. Bagels, prediction before we get things going with all these Rockermans on East and West.
I have one prediction, and that Rockerman will score.
You know, I think it's a fair assumption. Fair assumption to think Rockerman will score. Well, I have no idea what to expect. I don't know which one's which. We got F-150s versus battle buses. Is that what's going on here? Hey, I think that's a great content. Wait, all right, let's take a look here. How many F-150s do you see, Bagels?
One. I saw 4 for a second. There might be 4 or 5.
Rockerman has scored.
I was right. They call me the crystal ball, baby.
He was right. He was on to something. The West is scoring, whether that be, well, it's Rockerman, I guess. So there's that. I'm curious, how are we going to tell these guys apart? Okay, look, one of the people on the West has a red battle bus, right? Let's see. Then a purple F-150, and then a blue F-150. There we go.
Is there any sense in even trying?
Oh my goodness, what a shot. There's probably not. There's probably not, to be honest. But what is this shot right here by Rockerman?
You know, good pre-flip from Rockerman, but not able to get it as Larry with the double tap. Will find a good goal right there. You know, throw caution to the wind, I guess. Rockerman's ahoy. I don't know.
Someone is saying it. Rockerman is scored again. Jeff was saying in chat, we should just take it super seriously and act as if each one is a different person. So that's a fair shout there. But the West is going to be up 2-1 here. This Rockerman puts in another one. And yeah, this is things have gotten interesting here already. Well, if they weren't already, I mean 2-1 early on, and the West is leading. So you know, I at least respect them, Bengals. They did try to switch up their cards a little bit.
They did try. All 6 of them are in the Nemesis Club, or they have made their own club.
Oh, okay.
So I was trying to delineate that way. Didn't come to fruition as a great passing plays from the 2 duos themselves. An inner crisis as the 3rd one going up. He's going to find the read. I'm betting that's Valence. Wait, that's the wrong team.
That's West.
That's not Valence. That's not Valence.
Is that Mayo? Is it Tashega?
It's probably Tashega.
I trash.
Tashega hits those.
He does hit those. Hey, well, regardless, I gotta respect them. They're even clipping out here. I think every goal was seemingly been a clip here in this one. So
I did say, if we got even half the performance we did in the last series, we'll see some more clips, and we've had quite a few good shots so far.
Respect. I just can't believe that whoever that is in the F-150, their car is just blue. on the purple team, on the West All Stars, you got a blue F-150. So that is definitely gonna throw me off. But hey, you know what? It happens sometimes. So the West up 3-1. The West up 3-1. And they're looking for more as they're sending it into the back of the net. A big bang from F-150 Rockerman, the purple one. He puts it in.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is what you wanted to see from the West here, as they haven't been performing too well as of tonight, except for the one infamous reverse sweep there in Novice. So definitely the start you want to be seeing if you're the West, up by 3 goals here early. As Rockerman, he's looking for another.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness!
What is going on?
He finds it.
What is going on in this lobby? As the Platinum Rockerman is going to take it all the way down and put it in the back of the net. Goodness. These guys are Bengals. I've never seen so many people hit all these shots like that.
If it's this is kind of like the NBA All-Star game. They just score. There's no defense. But I mean, either way, the quality of these shots, not necessarily the fact that there is no defense. It's just that they are putting in some stellar opportunities here, and I believe was that the same. Was that Tashega again? Are we going with that?
That was the Platinum Rockerman. So we got like a Platinum Rockerman, we got a purple F-150 Rockerman, and then the other one on the West is the Battle Bus Rockerman, I think. So also it appears that my game has resorted to Krippus and Larry, so it may show Rockerman, but on the screen you can see Krippus and Larry there. So that is interesting. Krippus is in the Battle Bus, or not Battle Bus, F-150. So is Larry. So we found something out at least by a little Rocket League glitch.
Oh my goodness! Name's actually Rockerman, because I see Larry and Kripp as well.
Yeah. It looks like it must be a glitch. Their names are actually Rockerman.
All 6 of them.
Yeah, all 6 of them are Rockerman.
Okay, well, we need to memorize their cars before it switches.
That's what I'm saying. It's too late. I think Larry and Krippus here are the exact same battle bus. Or not battle bus. F-150. Gosh dang it. Too many battle buses, too many F-150s.
I think there's only one battle bus.
No, there was 2, wasn't there?
Two.
Yeah, there's one on each team.
There's one each side.
You got a red one and you got a blue one.
Okay, these boys are just having some excellent reads off of the corners, the walls, everything. I mean, these are some Titan League level reads that are coming out. I mean, granted, there's a lot of space being given, but a lot of solid hits coming out. And this is what I wanted to see from the rival league's best here. Granted, I wish I could kind of figure out who was who, but to give them proper credit. But all the credit's just going to go to you.
I guess so. Hey, I will take the credit gladly, as this one shot by Crip Season, aka Rockerman. We're gonna go towards the net. But yeah, actually, we haven't really even got to talk about the game. We're too busy trying to process whatever the heck is going on with all these Rockermans. But the West is up 6-1 right now, which is kind of surprising. I feel like everyone has been hitting angles all over the place. Krippus can't put that one at the back of the net. But yeah, 6-1 in this game so far.
Shots, but definitely an ugly number that's been put up on the the western side of things, but they'll happily take it as a solid pinch attempt coming out right there, bashing his head against the sidewall. Definitely the ugliest thing the West has done all game. But yeah, hard to analyze what's going on. I mean, this is the best you've ever played.
You know what? You might be right. You might be onto something. I will agree with you there. This is peak Rockerman action right here, and the West. I don't know though. I mean, would Rockerman really ever go to the Western Conference? That seems like a betrayal, if you ask me. Like, I don't know. As West takes game one, the West Rockermans take game one.
There can only be one.
True. And an excellent scoreboard there, Bagels. All Rockermans, all over the place.
Yes.
Rockerman MVP.
I mean, so much just work being done. Well, I think Vulcan is the one with the anime picture. So
Okay.
if he does score, we can always just look at the profile picture for that. So we got one of them down.
Oh, yeah, the cards, the player cards.
Yeah.
There we go.
So I don't know if they all just left the lobby, so I'm concerned as to what they're doing.
They're doing something.
I
doing something.
don't know if they're going back to change their profile pictures or they're changing cars or what, but I'm a little concerned as to what they're cooking up
Oh
now.
no! I think they're on those Bagels. They thought they knew we were gonna figure out the cars, and they're like, we got to go change all of them. That's what's going on here. I have a hunch.
I don't know.
They better not though. They better not.
I
Strong
don't even
as
know
it
who's
is.
in the lobby anymore.
This is one of those fever dreams, Bagels. You just don't know what's going on.
Oh, I see Tashega now.
I saw Tashega's name as well. That may be a good thing. Well, looks like
Yeah, I don't know.
looks like we may have them back in the lobby. I don't know. They should be able to just join up so we can keep things going. But hey, Bagels, the West won game one. Whoever they were. They honestly could have been anyone and we would have had no idea. They could have just threw some random people in the lobby. Could have had their Platt brothers playing. I guess we may have noticed, but yeah.
Are they being nice and changing their names? I see Mayo now,
Yeah, I saw Mayo as well. I don't know.
There are. It looks like there's a few Rockermans in the lobby. Do they need me to say it again? I don't need to say it again. I mean, I'll say it.
He'll say
I'll
it.
say it.
He'll say it if he has to. They should know just to join up right away. As per all stream games, you can just join up after the first game. And maybe they were waiting. I don't know if they're all in here. Oh, looks like
I don't know if they're all in here either. It looks like
alright.
they are.
All right, we have the West All Stars versus the Rockermans. It looks like. So there we
Some balance has been brought to the force.
there we go. I think Bagel. I think they wanted to get that credit that you were talking about.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be willing to give it to them as they've all changed their cards as well. So nothing translating over from the first game. I have no idea who would be who.
We have no idea. Any one of them could have been the best in the first game.
I mean, yeah, they're all solid players. I mean, I actually was playing with Vulcan. Well, I wasn't queuing with him. I did queue into a match with him in ranked the other night. He was solid. Mayo and Tashega, extremely great players as well. So the West definitely have a solid chance to take out the East in this one. As I think Larry's name was Rockerman, but now it's back to Larry mid game.
The lobby's broken, but Rockerman's scoring.
Well,
The battle
one
bus.
constant.
the never-ending struggle. Rockerman is scoring. This is how it
That's what
goes.
you like to see.
I think that one was eye trash. Wait, I think the battle bus is eye trash. Yeah, the battle bus must be eye trash unless it's Valence. I don't know who's playing. I kind of feel bad because I really wanted to see eye trash in his first All-Star game. He may be here. Maybe we are seeing him. I don't know. I'd love to give him some credit because he's had a great season on the Chimeras, newly rebranded team, and he's been I think he's honestly Bagel's been an MVP candidate on the Chimeras this season.
Yeah, definitely one of those teams that kind of, not going to say shocked the world, but definitely one of those teams you weren't expecting to be at the top, and yet they are. Just like the Spartans there in the Titan League, but the East have something to say about that lackluster performance in game number 1 there.
Hey, you know what? All I'm saying is the West, they switch off Rockerman, and now they're down 2-0. So, I mean, what are they doing? So, is Rockerman trash?
Hey, that can be interpreted multiple ways. I'm just throwing the question out there.
Interpret it as you will.
Yeah.
Fair enough. But now the East find themselves in the lead. The West, maybe some bad karma. They did maybe a good thing so we can see who's who. but now they switched off Rockerman. They find themselves down 2-0, and the East has is this their first lead of the game? I don't remember if they scored first in the last one, but they got obliterated 6-1. So
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter when you lose by that much if you
Yeah.
had the lead at some point. They do find themselves up in this one. Not quite sure what happened to the offense. Maybe the F-150s were just weighing down the East a lot more than it was the West, because the West certainly were able to find some insane reads. Again, not sure who it was. I'm assuming it was Mayo or Tashega, but certainly Vulcan could have been capable of hitting either of those shots as well. As Larry was looking to get something started out of defense once again, but maybe the West might have something going here as a shot to the backside, but Crip will save that one away.
yeah, now the East, a little bit struggling there, but that one gonna just pinch towards the net. Vulcan gets the goal, and the West on the board here in game number 2.
Well, in classic Rockerman fashion, you got the demo here, but you didn't get the ball.
No.
So that one's gonna roll in. And now the West, they're only down by 1.
Sometimes, Bagels, there's more important things than saving the ball, aka demoing, and making sure that Bubbly Reaper doesn't pass you up for the all-time Nemesis demo lead. So, that's just how it goes
Didn't
sometimes.
even know you were ahead of him.
I am. I was at the start of this season, but probably not after it. I was taking a look, and Bubbly's been farming some demos. I'm sure you can probably attest being on the Grandmasters.
Yeah, Bubbly's a monster.
He is. He's a little
I
bit
think
of
he
a
has like almost 3 demos a game.
goodness.
Last I looked at the ball chasing stats. As there's 2 players having a moment in the midfield there, but the West not able to capitalize on it. Although Mayo's looking for a quick redirect and he almost finds it, but a defensive, he put his life on the line right there. He totally just stopped
Respect.
the shot from coming out.
Hey, that's how you gotta do it. Get in the line of fire. Die for your team, That's how you do it out there in true Rockerman fashion. Is this one gonna be saved away? And a shot! Oh my goodness, almost gonna go in. It's floating in front of the net. But Rockerman, Battle Bus Rockerman's gonna clear it away. And now the East, they had an early pressure, but now they find themselves getting suffocated just a little bit. As I like the clips that these people have been going for so far in this one. The West, they haven't hit as many clips as they were in the last game, but I mean I think there was a clip like every other shot in game 1.
Yeah, definitely things have started to settle down here, but like you were mentioning, the East had control for most of this game, but things seemingly going the way of the West. But Mayo, he gives this one up early, and Larry was actually going for a squishy. If he just put it on target, would have gone underneath him. But now the East looking for a play. Rockerman with the preach up. He actually has the lead. He will put the shot in. That is the greatest shot of your life.
Oh my goodness! Hey, that's looking like last game right there, Bagels. This guy up here. What a read! Oh my goodness, he just hits that. The Battle Bus Rockerman peaking on stream right now, as that was an insane read. I think that was eye trash. It could have been Valence, but regardless, it is Rockerman and the East looking to take this one. Oh my goodness, the mechanics coming through from Mayo right there. He almost put that one in. And my goodness, these guys are giving us a show mechanically.
Yeah, definitely. As Tashega looking for a flip reset pass, but cut out quickly by Larry. Looking for the follow-up, and he will sneak that one on target onto the left side. And this time, the East are going to be dominating the West. We're going to be most likely looking at a tie game here, unless somehow miraculously 3 musty double taps happen in 21 seconds.
That would be impressive.
It would be impressive, especially if it was pulled off by Rockerman.
True. Very true, but we'll have to see. It looks like this game is definitely going to go to the East as the time ticks away. Mayo trying to clear it out. Maybe get one more for the road here. As Vulcan is up. And we have to wonder, Bagels. Nothing related to this series at all. We have to wonder as Tashega pinches that one in. Goodness, I don't know how he snuck that one in, but we have to wonder, Bagels. As we'll take a look real quick. Oh my goodness, how did he pinch that in from that angle? I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh well, regardless.
Anyways,
we have to wonder, Bagels. What in the heck are they going to do in game number 3? After we saw the Rocker bands all across the board in game 1. The West switched to their original names and switched their cars in game 2. But what are they going to do now for game 3? And who the heck is going to win in game 3?
Well, I don't think they were going to do anything, but you may have prompted them with that statement. I think they kind of settled down as now Rockerman has joined the match. I think Crip has changed his name back. So I think you may have done yourself a disservice there. But
Hey, you know what?
but the West, I'm not quite sure how many shots Crip had, but the West, they had 13 shots, but only able to put 2 of them in. So definitely good defense there from the East to stop out most of those opportunities. But yeah, I don't know what we're going to see in game number 3 here. As a full team of Rockermans has joined the fray once again. They will be going off against the correctly labeled West, though.
Respect. And it looks like Octanes are out now for the East. We still don't know who they are, but we respect them as now they're into the Octanes, and this one is we're into game 3, East versus West Rival League All Stars. As this one shot towards the net, but gonna be saved away. And yeah, we'll see if the West battles back. It's been 2, I guess, trading of the blow. It's there. The West winning 6-1 in game 1, and then the East coming back and winning. Was it 4-2, or it ended up being 4-3? I don't recall. At the end, there is Crippus is gonna put one in. He may have changed his, tried to change his name back to Rockerman. It shows Rockerman on the thing there, but we can see it plain as day right over his name. You can't hide. He's Crippus.
Well, I'm glad you can tell, because I can't.
Well,
I didn't get my degree in criminal justice or detective studies, so not exactly looking at all odds and ends here. But I'm glad you're on the case.
Hey, I just see what the game wants me to see, Bengals. If it's gonna show me Crip Season for his name tag, then he must be Crip Season. As this one, Tashega gonna find the West title.
Yeah, perhaps if we looked more at the... Wait a second, did they change all of their titles to Legendary Nemesis? Man, they really thought this one out.
I don't know. I can't see them. I only get to see what we see on the actual overlays. So.
They did in fact change all of their titles to Legendary Nemesis. I was thinking maybe we could differentiate by that. I actually don't know if they changed all their player cards, because, again, how could I tell which one's scoring at one point? But
maybe.
But yeah, we got a tie game.
Maybe because it's an all-star game, we could do a little behind the scenes. I'll press the tab button here, and we can see. Yeah, they are all Legendary Nemesis, and you can see Crip, Larry, and Rockerman. So I see what you mean. Is this ball? Oh my goodness, floating in front of the net. He's trying to score, but they can't. And we've had an intriguing game, to say the least, as we're into a 1-1 affair. And you gotta wonder. I know you talked about it earlier, Bagels. And maybe you can touch on it again about how some people sweat the All-Star game, others play for fun. Where do you think both these teams fall on that scale right now?
This is the perfect blend right here. We're seeing clips, we're seeing some high-flying action, and I know for damn well no 6 of these players are taking it seriously. So this is exactly where I want it.
I respect that. They're doing what they gotta do. Hey, as long as we get content, that's all that matters. I respect
exactly. I mean, I'm down to see some people sweat it out, but everybody needs to be on the same page,
True.
And oftentimes in the All-Star game, not everybody's on the same page. That being said, everybody is absolutely on the same page on this matchup.
They say go for clips, and oh my goodness, make an insane save by Rockerman. So that one goes away. And yeah, they've got it working right now. It's 1-1, so not a blowout yet in this one. As the East, and we didn't even really get to talk about it, but the East leading this all-time series 5-1. The West 1-5 there. And honestly, Bengals, we didn't even get to really talk about these guys too much on the pitch, but Mayo and Tashega, two teammates on the undefeated Hydra, definitely the best team in Rival at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, somehow, some way, Biscuit, he just finds himself at the top. Not always able to get it done in playoffs in recent seasons, but I mean, he definitely knows how to build a team. And more often than not, he ends up with different team members every season, sans Season 2 and Season 3 there, back when it all kind of started originating this legacy for him. But yeah, I mean, Mayo and Tashega, I mean, what what a band of brothers to have. I mean, they're just absolutely two stellar players. And, you know, Vulcan, I mean, he's definitely been a big name the past few seasons as well. And, I mean, when you got names like Rockerman on the pitch, I mean, you know, you know, I mean, but yeah, I mean, Larry, Crip, and whether it's Trash or Valence, you know, who's to say?
Who's to say? We don't know. His name hasn't glitched for us. We have no idea. We have no insight on iTrash. You know, I think we gotta respect that. Oh my goodness, Mayo almost find an insane read own goal. He's got to shake it across, looking for his teammate, but not able to give it to him. As you know, Bagels, we gotta give him credit. Whether it's iTrash or Valence, you gotta give him credit to the stick. They stuck with it the entire time. Well, at least for now. You know, we had no idea who it is. So respect, I guess.
Maybe we might get like a last second reveal. Like it was me, Austin. It was me.
We all along.
So we might get that in Game 5 if it goes to 1. As a little bit of an open net here. It's a slow roller, and it will go in. By way of Vulcan.
Hey, no question on who that is. That is Vulcan from Tashega. It's just bouncing in front of the net, and Rockerman almost gets back to save it, but Vulcan, he's too strong. He is massive, and he puts it in. And the West looking to take a 2-1 lead here, put themselves on match point in this one. They've battled back well, but now it's down to the final 15 seconds. What can we see from Vulcan here? He's up, looking for something crazy, but it's not going to go as Rockerman trying to get the clear. But other Rockerman to Rockerman. Oh my goodness, it's going in! Krippus, the Rockerman puts it home.
I mean, Kripp, as long as I've seen him on stream, has been known for the precision shooting and power. But Tashega definitely helped him out a little bit right there.
We take this.
Calamity for the West in the final seconds.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes you take those. There was an insane passing play. Tashega may have put it in, but maybe the West has one more. Oh my goodness, Mayo! He's faking under, but he can't get it through, and we are heading to overtime in Game 3.
Yeah, I think he got bumped. Perhaps if he didn't get bumped, he might have been able to pull off that play. But either way, they're going to start out on the offense quickly off the kickoff. But Tashega with a big 50. It is on target. Mayo going up for the redirect. Perhaps the bump. Not able to find either. But, I mean, yeah. I mean, the West, just for the sake of the legacy, you mentioned the 5-1 overall record, the 3-1 record on the night. The West have got some work to do here. Could start with a Vulcan solo play. He actually gets the rapid reset, but not able to do anything with his second flip right there.
Oh, there's Tashega in the demo! Oh my goodness, what a demo as Tashega puts it home.
He got ace combated, taken straight out of the sky. Tashega with the snipe. And the absolute missile that took out the last defender there for the East. And I almost said something I shouldn't have had, but I held that tongue.
You held it back.
I was real close there, but you know, the West, they find the lead in outstanding fashion.
I mean, what a play there, and you know they may have given up a little bit at the end there, but you know they brought it back, and you gotta respect it as they take the 2-1 lead, Bagels, and they might be able to close it out as apparently someone is going to get DoorDash as it may have arrived for them in the middle of the Rival League All-Star match here. So we'll see what's up with that. But yeah, I mean, a lot of great plays. Tashega leading the way in that one, and the West now 1 win away from taking the series, and you know, like you said, giving themselves some life in this all-time series.
Yeah, I mean, and they definitely could have taken game number 2 as well, but just a little bit too many mistakes coming out. But I mean, either way, I mean, both of these teams, all 6 players, are looking very good on the field, and the facade being kept up by Rockerman. He's not saying who he is. Is he Valence? Is he iTrash? Perhaps we might get the the what's in the box moment at the end of the series. But until then, I don't know why they don't just join right away. Are we waiting for the DoorDash? I really hope not.
Someone was getting DoorDash, Bagels.
Oh, they can wait.
I don't know. I don't know if they can. I mean,
I honestly, just don't order DoorDash. In this economy, I mean, what are you doing? I mean, gas is almost $7 a gallon where I live. You think I can afford to pay somebody to deliver my food? I'll waste my own gas.
We cannot afford that. Hey, you know, maybe these guys can. I mean, Respect if so, I guess.
I mean, I very well could do it, but I'd just rather not.
Yeah, that's fair. That's respectable.
But if it's daddy's money, I mean, all for it.
That's true. That's the only acceptable time, in this account, of course.
If daddy's got stacks, look me up.
That is just how it goes sometimes. You gotta do what you gotta do there, and hey, if they got daddy's money, good for them. If they're doing their own money, even better for them. Respect. They're just stacked out here, but as infield passing plays coming out,
oh my God.
He's dribbled them all right there, but it's not going to go through. As almost had a
I think
play.
He may have balled himself right there.
He may
have taken a little bit too hard of a curve right there, but you almost got it done.
Yeah, sometimes that's how it goes. You can ball yourself. It is possible. A man like me does they do it too often myself. Don't know how to control myself, but that happens sometimes. But these guys do know how to control themselves, especially with all these shots they've been in. And the West looking to close this one out. As the East staying in the Rockerman facade here. If you're just joining us, we had an interesting event so far in the Rocket League All-Star game, as both teams decide to show up as Rockerman in F-150s and battle buses to start, and since then Mayo, Tashega, and Vulcan have swapped over, but the East is still Rockerman. So respect Crip, Larry, and probably iTrash, I would assume, but we've had a fun one so far. A lot of clips, and here's another one maybe as Vulcan puts it up. He's getting on the clip in action.
Wasn't able to get the 1v3 dribble, but hasn't quite stepped up on the clipping action thus far, unless he was one of the mysterious Rockermans in game number 1. Was he the Platinum Rockerman? Who's to say? But he will get his credit here with a pre-flip double tap off the sidewall. And, the West, they're looking to end things here on Forbidden Temple.
They memed around a little bit, Bagels. They did a little bit of memeing, and, they let him get game 1. Oh my goodness. Game 2. Oh my goodness. Tashega, what is that?
Just the double tap backboard clinic, as all of the Rockermans could not combine to make this. You fought valiantly.
Tried.
But not able to find the read right there, and Tashega able to slot that one.
What a play. Rockermans don't read backboards. We just demo. And stay on the ground. Going in the air, that's a scary place, Bagels.
Yeah, I mean, you just crystal balled yourself right there. You said it right as you got a demo right before you said that.
That's just how it goes. They know what's up. That's how you really get in the act. You got to demo them, as Vulcan is going to demo Rockerman. That's also another part of the strat. I think I've gotten demoed probably more than anyone in Challenger this season, so that is also in character. Oh my goodness! What a pitch from Vulcan. That would have been the fastest pitch we've ever seen, as it gets thrown just off the net. But the West, they're looking to close it out. But the East, they want game 5 as a dunk coming through from Rockerman. The shot turned, but it's off the post. And the West are going to pinch it out as we're down to 2 minutes here on Forbidden Temple, which Bagels, Forbidden Temple maybe making its return to the real Nemesis rotation. Leak right now, but it's back here. We've got some crazy pinches as well off the ceiling as we're down to the final 2 minutes, and the shot going in from Vulcan. Another one is 3-0 West.
Stepping up really big here in game 4. Mayo seemingly faking everybody out with an apparent touch. Didn't find it, but Vulcan there for the cleanup. And yes, please get Forbidden Temple back into the rotation. It's one of my favorite maps. I don't care if the ball bounces differently off the corner. I want this map.
you know what I found out, Bagels? I think I got scammed when we tried to take this map out of the rotation. People were like, "Yeah, the ball's bouncing in the corner, wrong, blah blah blah." But they got this map in ranked. I queued this map in ranked, and I was like, "Wait a minute." I was like, "Oh my goodness, what a pinch!" Vulcan with a pre-jump save. Oh my goodness, these guys. But I saw this map in ranked, Bagels, and I was like, "Who convinced me to take this map out of the rotation? It's too iconic."
Yeah, I mean, I think it's out of the RLCS rotation, but if we're still in ranked, I mean, you can still get that weird neon concert dance thing in ranked. So I'm not quite sure Psyonix cares too much about the integrity of ranked in that aspect. But I want to see this map back in here. I mean, it's a Nemesis staple at this point. I was just talking about how we congrats on releasing the merch last night. I need some Forbidden Temple merch out here. You know what I'm saying? It's a staple of Nemesis. We can't get this map out of the rotation.
Hey, Bagels is now leaking donor leaks to the public. Respect. He was only released to the donors, but you know what? We are working on some merch. that was only a donor leak, but hey, the public is gonna find out eventually.
Bad. Hey, I'm not in management anymore. You don't keep me up on the loop on what I'm supposed to say, what I'm not, what I can say. So,
hey, it happens sometimes.
The Tennessee Jack Daniel's honey whiskey is right off camera, so I may have partaken in some of that tonight.
Yeah.
As the West are gonna find themselves up 4-0 and seemingly will break the curse.
Yeah, looks like they're winning here. So. Congrats to the West, but yeah, their Bengals may have leaked it, but yeah, we were gonna announce it. I was actually considering announcing it.
You're supposed to sweep it under the rug.
I was gonna announce it at the end of the stream anyway, so why not now? Is Krippus gonna put one in? Krippus, aka Rockman, puts it in, but yeah, we're working on merch. We got a little bit of a release to the donors last night, and the full merch leak will be coming soon. So stay tuned for that, everyone else. We're gonna try to get it on the actual Nemesis website too. So. Yeah, it should be hype. There's a lot of cool stuff on there. Starting out with the normal Nemesis merch, and then we'll move into orgs and eventually teams at some point. So it should be a lot of fun. There's a lot of cool things on there. And this one's done, Bagels. This one, it was a fever dream. The West win, Rockerman loses or wins depending on who you are. As the West finally, they are gonna get another win on the board. And make the record 2-5 all time.
This is why we need to have this map in rotation, so I can say more things out of pocket.
It's chaotic. It's chaotic for the casters too.
If you want to see more unhinged Bagels, I mean, just get the series to go to Game 4 or Game 6 if it's playoffs.
That's true.
But yeah, my bad on that. But yes, there. Merch to be coming.
Yes, that's true. Respect. Hey, I don't even mind that you leaked it. It was going to come out eventually. I was talking to managers like, we should announce it at this stream. We should hype it up at some point. So you did my bidding for me unintentionally. You didn't even know, but you did it for me.
I could have had a little bit more build up. Though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You could have been like big announcement at the end of the stream. Stay tuned.
Yeah. But, yeah. My bad.
It's all good. It's all good. We Congratulations to the West. All things back. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Let's get back on track. Congrats to the West on taking the victory there. I mean, a good performance. I mean, this guy is just so mechanical, so good.
Yeah, there was just a lot of clip-worthy moments right there. And Vulcan thanking us for casting and streaming. Thank you, Vulcan, for playing and showing up. Thank you for clipping.
True.
Yeah. Makes our job a lot easier. But yeah, I mean, definitely a solid series. The East, I thought they were having fun, but then they said that they weren't having fun when the series was over. But I mean,
sad.
That's what you get when you name yourself Rockerman. I mean, no offense, but Rockerman, you lose more often than you win.
Whoa,
maybe that can change this season.
Hey.
Maybe that can change this season. Might be another championship dub for Ascension, but yet to be determined. But, when you name yourself Rockerman, you invite these sort of things in.
Like 1 in 17.
Yes.
It happens.
Yeah, precisely. Not as bad as the 0-18 list.
It's true.
But I mean,
we got saved.
The Wisps, thankfully, I think they have at least 5 wins this season.
They're
back. They're back, baby.
They're back. But yeah, congrats to the West. It was a fun match. Yeah, they made it a little bit interesting. Well, maybe a lot of it interesting. It wasn't the normal Rival League All-Star game they were expecting, but they were clipping. They were Rockerman. They were the West. There were F-150s, battle buses, Forbidden Temple return. Merch is leaked everywhere. Everyone's gonna be buying merch real quick. It was a chaotic game, but a fun one. I loved it. Vegas has been fun. And yeah, I think. Any last words? Any last words before we send it to break?
No, that was just a really fun series to cast, and yeah, my bad.
Hey, it's all good. It's all good.
This is why you
That's
can't
good
trust
progress.
me with this information anymore. You know, you think because we're on that level with each other, but
Yeah.
you were wrong.
That's wrong. It's all right. I'm sure some other donors were telling other people anyway, so I wouldn't even be too concerned. But hey, now everybody knows merch coming soon. We'll be making an announcement about that, so stick around. But we have one more All Star game, and now things have gotten even more interesting. As now that the West has brought it back, it's not a guaranteed win for the East anymore. It is 3-2 on the day in favor of the East. The West can still bring it back. They can tie up the series on the day, and bring some equality to the league, but we'll have to see. Can the Titan League West take down the Titan League East? It's going to be a good one. We'll be back in a couple minutes. Stick around. We'll see you guys then.